Uh, Norm and I used to take the wheelbarrows, put a blanket and a pillow in, and then we'd get a box of oatmeal and raisins and snacks, and we'd wheel them out in the woods so we couldn't see the meal. Nobody could see us, so we'd curl up in those wheelbarrows and eat oatmeals and raisins. And then we'd climb up in the trees with a pocket knife in the quaking nests and carve initials of all the boys we knew and had a crush on. And we'd go down to Rexburg in the fall to go to school. Well, one time we went to school, a couple of years we went to school, started school at Truth Siding.
And they had a little one-room school?
Had a one-room school, had all 8 grades in it.
Oh, did you like that?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh.
And one of the mothers would take us all over, and let the truck Dad was taking lumber, and then we'd go with him, and then they'd come pick us up at night.
And would you go just until it got snow flying?
Yeah, until they went down, until they closed the mill.
Oh.
And
so there you were with all your cousins.
Uh-huh. And that way the women were able to stay up and cook for their husbands.
Probably till October or something, or late September.
Yeah, it wasn't much after 1st of October because they got snow, too much snow up there then. And then we would go down and go to school. And we all had different friends. We didn't see too much of the cousins except Norma and I. Norma was always not such an idiot.
Silly, you mean?
No, she could talk me into coming. She said, "You come down to my place and play with me." And she lived on the one end, clear down by Porter's Park, and we lived clear up at the other end, up by where Annette lived.
And you'd be the one that walked. That was the
and she said, "If you come down to my place,
play with
then
you.
I'll walk part way home with you." And it'd start to get dusk, and I'd say, "Well, I better go." "No, don't go for a little minute. Don't go for a while, and I'll walk part way with you." And so finally I decided I'd better just get home, and then she wouldn't walk with me.
And then you were walking in the
And I had to go all by myself. And sometimes Mother came after me, and when she did, she came with a little switch. And she would switch my leg, my bare legs. And tell me not to go down there anymore. And the next night I'd go right back down. Mom would talk me into it.
Right from school?
Yeah.
And this was before phones. You can't call and say,
"Oh, yeah.
I'm over here playing."
Yeah. But I finally caught on to that. It took a while, but it did. She would never, ever do what she said. And then we got older and we started, we'd go up the mill, we would go out, all the girls would get together and go out and cook our supper out. And I always had to have a can of corn. It was my favorite vegetable, and they'd always tease me. "You got your corn, Shirley?" Then they had an old tent up on the hill that we would go up, and all of us would sleep up there. They had a couple of beds in there, and there'd be 2 or 3 of us in each bed. And I used to have to go to the bathroom so much at night. They always tease me about that. "Have you got your can?" I'd take a big coffee can for a pot. And then we would go down in the fall to go to school. And all our friends, when spring came, all our friends would want to go back up to the mill and stay with us. They thought that was wonderful. And we'd get up, as we got older, we'd get up and we'd be tired. We wanted to go to town.
Yeah, you'd get to the mill and
we'd get tired of it, and we'd want to go downtown so we could go to a show or go shopping or something. But they had dances at Pond's every Saturday night and dances at Mac's on Wednesday night.
Oh, wow.
And we went to those, and we'd spend all day Saturday and getting ready, laying our clothes out and doing our hair. Mother and I used to do everybody's hair. They'd come over and say, "We'll do your dishes and we'll change your beds if you'll fix our hair."
And would they do it?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
And Mother and I'd stand there sitting all day on Saturday doing hair.
It surprises me that that our experience was so much like yours. When you watched us going through all that, did that make you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I remember when we used to do a little bit like that.
We didn't walk on the logs. We didn't have a mill pond when we were little. But I remember one time that we'd go down and then all the people from the east would be vacationing, and there'd be some cute boys, and they were all suntanned. And so we decided, Beth and I decided we were going to get us a suntan. So we didn't have sunscreen at that time, but we fixed a thing to cover our fronts up and went up and took our dark glasses and went up and laid on the hill. We'd turn over to do down and took our sunglasses on. We looked like possums. We had white eyes. So we had to wear our dark glasses to the dance all night. That was the end of our suntanning. We used to ride the horses. We'd ride out and had an old sheep herder that had, his name was Tom, can't remember his last name, but he was a bachelor, and he asked every one of us to marry him. One at a time would turn him down. We'd go out and visit with him, and then he'd give us sourdough biscuits with mutton in them.
Ooh, were they awful?
Oh, we'd just take them out and ride on our way home, and we'd throw them out in the woods.
Oh, my gosh, sourdough biscuits with mutton.
Oh, and, yeah, that's about.
Was Grandpa driving the lumber truck even then? I guess he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing the loads.
Yeah. A lot of times he'd go with Dad if he was making short trips, or if he'd go to Rexburg, I'd ride down with him and play with my friends while he delivered the lumber, and then I'd come back. But most of the time, when I got old enough, Mother would go with me. And she would do the shopping for all of the women, and I would stay home. And as soon as the truck drove out, I would get the pan out and make fudge and open a bottle of dill pickles. That was I love dill pickles and fudge.
But you didn't eat them side by side.
Oh, yeah. And then I'd get dinner,
And now you would have been, at the start of that, how old?
Oh, 9 or 10, 11. And I would get dinner. I'd build a fire, and I'd have dinner. A lot of times I'd have dinner ready for them. And it wasn't much. It'd probably be macaroni and tomatoes, or macaroni and cheese or something. And I'd usually make a cake. I was always making cake.
Eat or?
No, we
bought all that down below.
Mother would go down and do all the shopping.
It was kind of like it was when I was.
We had the cellars that kept things pretty cold, but you couldn't. We didn't have cows for a while.
And you didn't. So would you eat salted meats and things?
Yeah, we had bacon, and then the Dad would go down to me every day.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
And his mother. Not for a while. That commissary was at the new mill.
Yeah. So when Grandma did the shopping for everybody, would they sometimes do it for her, or was it because Grandpa drove the truck?
Because Dad drove the truck, and Mother would go down off with it. And we all charged our groceries at the grocery store. So she'd just take everybody's list, and they'd fill it, and she'd get what everybody needed. And it kept fairly good because those cellars were quite cold. But then she'd go down at least once a week.
Yeah.
And, so I know I used canned milk, but we didn't bother with.
Yeah.
And so they finally got cows at the old mill. And we had a separator.
Oh, that was probably nice really to have fresh milk.
Yeah, and we got a separator, and we made butter and And then we had just great big flat pans, and we'd skim the cream off and have whipped cream. And then the bears would try to get in the cellar.
Did you grow up with a fear of bears, or was it just natural part of life?
Never saw a bear, except the one that got in the cellar that they killed.
Yeah, but
Never saw a bear, and we'd go huckleberrying. Of course, there were so many of us that would go, we make so much noise.
yeah.
But the bear wouldn't come close. We'd all, Grandma and Aunt May, they'd put their overalls on. Pair of grandpas and
Grandma
Uncle
Stoddard,
Tom.
huh? Little Grandma Stoddard.
And we'd all take a lunch, and we'd go up and we'd huckleberry all day. And we would have so much fun. I remember one time we got all through and was starting back, and Aunt May got up. There was a stump that had been cut off quite low, and she got up on this stump in her overalls, doing a little dance for us, and she was so much fun. Oh, she was a fun woman.
Just a happy lady, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Sweet and happy.
she was really.
Now, back at that point in time, where did you go to church?
We didn't have the church then.
Okay. That was another blissful part, I guess.
I think, I can't remember whether they had that little church in the Pines at the end of that, or if that was after I think it was after we moved to the new mill, about the time that they built that.
So
And I remember Aunt May used to take a bouquet. She'd go out and pick a bouquet of flowers every Sunday morning and take over to have in the church. And then that's about the time, I guess, that I got married.
Now, before we get into that, tell me, you told me what Keith was like, and always bawling.
Yeah.
Now, what was Gordon like for a brother? That was your closest brother.
He was real feisty. He had a temper.
Right then, huh?
Oh, yes, bad. When I was the only girl, and Mother made them, it was my job to do the supper dishes, to clean them up, and one of the boys I would have to dry them. He said it wasn't fair because I was the only girl. And they didn't like that. They thought that was beneath them to have to dry dishes. And so they'd start some fume about it, and I'd start to cry. And Gordon would say, "Oh, all right, quit crying, I'll dry them." And finally he caught on, but I cried real easy. and then I got Keith roped into it, and I'd start to bawl, and he'd come and help me. And,
Now, were you real close to your little brother Court?
yeah,
the baby?
always, yeah, he was.
How old were you when he was born?
I was about 9, I guess.
So you were old enough
Old
to
enough,
kind of...
yeah.
Mother
He
him a
was
little.
such a cute baby.
Oh.
He had the most beautiful big blue eyes.
Oh.
He was just a doll.
Oh.
And he was such a character when he grew up. Oh. He was really... Keith was, he finally got over his bawling. He was a little towhead. Just cotton white hair. And big blue eyes, and he had beautiful eyelashes, and everybody would say what pretty eyes he had, and he would blink them, and he said, "Did you notice my lashes?" I can't remember Keith singing when he was young, but Gordon did. Him and a couple of other boys would sing, and they had him sing in an assembly one time, and they sang really cute, and we could see Gordon's knees, his pants shaking. He was so nervous. Oh, Mother told him he really had a temper, and he would get mad at me. And she told him he hit me several times in the breast, and she told him, she said, now, don't, took him aside and talked to him and explained to him, and he said, don't you ever hit Shirley anymore. And he'd get mad at me, and he'd take me and shake me. He said, ooh, if you just wasn't a girl, ooh, if you just wasn't a girl. He'd almost shake my teeth out. Of course, I used that quite a bit. But he did come after me one day, and I ran out on the back door and slammed the door shut, and he just put his fist right through the glass in the door. He had a really acting with my friend was there with us that day.
And what kind of a, now I take it Grandma sounds like she was just to get things done, and when she had to get the willow out, she did, and probably on the go all the time as a mother.
Yeah. She was, when we were in Rexford, she worked in the winter.
In a drugstore?
At a dry goods store, at a dress shop, and a regular. And to take care of the boys. And Dad, a lot of times, didn't have work in the winter because it was during the Depression.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't have very much. He'd work whenever he could as a plumber.
So yeah, the plumbing jobs wouldn't be steady.
No, there wasn't much to do in Rexford.
Yeah,
it was mostly
probably
dry farmers.
Did their own anyway. They're all poor.
And on wash days, Dad would drag the washer in off the back porch, and he'd fill it for me and get the tubs and fill it for me, and I'd sort the clothes. And
the old ring.
No, it was this time we had one that was
electric.
Oh,
wow.
It was Maytag.
Oh.
And so I'd start the washing and do the wash, so Mother wouldn't have to do it when she got home. And then I'd start to get something ready for supper, and he'd go up. He always walked up and met Mother and walked home with her. We never drove the car when we went to town.
Yeah.
We were only a couple of blocks, and he'd walk up there just all the time and meet her and walk home with her.
And was he always gentle and?
Oh yes, always. I remember I'd go up to him. He'd sit in that big leather rocking chair in front of the window seat, and I'd go up behind him and put my arms around his neck, and I'd say, "Do you love me?" And he'd say, "No." So he knew what I wanted. He knew I wanted money.
No.
And then if he had it, he'd give me what I wanted. But he was always saying, "Phyllis, tell her she can't go." Mother says, "Tell her yourself." He didn't want me to not love him, so he wanted Mother to tell me when I couldn't do anything.
I know they were close, affectionate, and huggy because I saw that when I was a child.
Yeah.
Or with you. I mean, I know they were with each other, but they were.
Yeah. And I remember one time at the mill, Dad, I never, ever laid a hand on me. And in fact, he hardly ever spoke. It looked like he could tell Mother. He'd say, "Mother, tell her she can't do this," or "Mother, tell her she can't go." And I was standing right there. But this one time we started up, there used to be such a job to get to the mill. It would take us all day. We'd leave early in the morning, and it would be dark. So we used to stop, and one time he didn't have, he had a dime, was all he had, and we had bought a patch at one Sugar City or St. Anthony's. And then we'd get it up, and we'd keep having flats, and we'd have to get out and get pine boughs and fill it with pine boughs. Because when spring came, we had to charge groceries all winter.
Yeah.
We'd have flat tires, and three of us in the back seat, and we were squabbling like kids do. Were tired of sitting there all day, and I had a pair of shorts on. And he told us to be quiet and quit fighting, and he just reached back to swat whoever was there to make us be quiet. And it happened to be me, and his big hand lit right on my bare leg. And I thought I was killed. Oh, my Dad had never touched me. And I carried, when we got to the mill, that handprint was still there.
Oh.
And Mother said he kept coming to her and said, I think she's all right. But he just had gotten so nervous and tired driving and changing flats.
And that's the only time he
That's the only time he ever laid a hand
It
on
must
me.
have killed you to watch your husband. It must have killed you to watch your husband be so violent with your
Oh,
kids.
it was. It just killed me.
Oh, that must have killed you.
Because Mother would whap us one of them. She was a feisty little, or else she wouldn't talk. And that hurt worse than when if I just make a fuss about doing the dishes, she'd say, all right, go. Let's get out. I'll do them myself.
So that's where you got it.
Yeah, that's where I got it. So then she'd start to do the dishes, and I'd go over and I'd say, oh, I'll do them. No, you won't. Get out. Get away. And she wouldn't let me do any part of it. She'd just right out.
Relinquish.
And that just about killed me. I would feel so bad.
I can remember you doing that a few times.
And then one time we went to get me a winter coat. And Dad always in the fall, when you'd wanted to get your school clothes, he'd say, wait until we settle up. Wait until we settle up.
Oh.
Of course, they were all Scotchmen, and they didn't want to spend their money.
Uh-huh.
And we would get so tired, and Mother went with me, and we found this coat, a beautiful brown coat, and Virginia Erdman, who was one of the richest gals in town, she was a year older than I was, she wanted the coat. If you don't take it, surely I'm going to. So nothing to I had to have that coat. And so Mother laid it away. And I waited and said, we'll get it out when they settle up. So I kept asking Dad, And of course I had a coat, an old one. But I went up this one night. They always used to, the boys yell, oh, Dad and Bill and Dan and Cal always used to gather at Oscar Moon Service Station on the corner and visit me.
I'm losing my sawdust.
And I went up one night while he was waiting for Mother. And he was in the service station, and I went in and asked him if I could get my coat out. Now, wait a few more days, wait till we settle up.
No.